Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, John, this is Mei Devine, and welcome back to Starfield, where last time we made our way here, to the Red Mile, where I suspect things are going to be, yes, a little bit on the dodgy side, shall we say. After all, we're only here to pick up a rather mysterious package. A package, to be precise, that could only be found on Porrima, a level 30 system 3 jumps away from a UC space that would appear to be, yes, kind of on the border between the Freestar Collective and Crimson Fleet space. So, yes, as I say, I suspect we might be in dodgy territory right now. Okay, by the looks of it, it's bloody cold, but I'm already wearing some gear that's pretty good in terms of thermal protection, so, okay. The Red Mile. Step 1, just make sure we're, welcome here at all. Well, security doesn't appear to be like, shooting me on sight just yet, though. Speaking of which, yes, who are you guys, actually?
I'm on duty, so get the hell out of my face.
Okay, private security, because yes, no UC or anything here. Independent system, like I was just saying, and, by the looks of it. Okay. We're not going in the front door. We're going around the back over here, so... Alright, buddy. What have you got for me? And... okay, this just got dodgier. Like, we're not even going inside to, like, I don't know, the small post office counter in Porrima II. No. We're picking up a box that was hidden in a back alley by the bins, damn it. So, okay. That's the package. I could hop in my ship, leave, and never worry about this high-level system again. But, okay. With Andreja by my side, how about we just go inside, get a drink, and see what precisely is going on here between Freestar and Pirate Space?
Wait, don't shoot me! I didn't do anything wrong!
Bullshit. You didn't think we'd notice that you tried to slip away without paying your check?
I was just going out for some fresh air. I even told the bartender. You can ask her yourself.
Fresh air, huh? On a planet with no atmosphere.
That's enough, Stalker. Lower your weapon. We don't shoot guests over a misunderstanding. Sir, please return to your table. It's bad practice to leave our establishment without paying your bill first. If you need some fresh air, pay up, go outside, and come back in and start a new check when you're ready.
I'm sorry, but I didn't think it would be a problem.
You were wrong. Dead wrong.
That's enough. I think the gentleman understands. Now let's all go back inside, shall we? And Stalker, you and I are going to talk about this later.
I can't wait.
Okay, so basically, don't mess with the local management. This is, yes, a bit more of a hardcore nasty bar than I visited to date. Oh, I can't deny though, I do rather like the decor. This is rather cool, so... okay, let's start off with, yes, you, Mei, the local ruler by the sound of it, and, oh, Mei Devine, that is an excellent name, I like it.
Ah, a new face. I wonder, is this the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile? Or simply one seeking a respite from the burdens of life? My name is Mei, and I'm the proprietor of this establishment, home of the famous Red Mile. I assume you're familiar.
Okay, so by the sounds of it, yes, the Red Mile isn't just the name of the bar, it's also something else. So, you know what? I'm going to be polite. Not like so polite I pretend to know what's going on, because I don't. No. I've definitely heard of it. Like, from the guy who sent me here. But honestly, I'm not 100% sure what it is.
Oh? Let's rectify that then, shall we? You will not find a more exciting blood sport in all the settled systems. The Red Mile is an exciting and deadly race to the finish for the galaxy's bravest champions. Those that manage to complete the course win fame and fortune. Those that don't are never heard from again.
Okay, so some form of a blood sport and... oh, this feels like a bad idea in a level 30 world. I do not think I'm ready for this, but fill me in, okay? Give me a bit of detail about what's going on with this Red Mile thing.
Well, it's quite simple, really. Once you register with me, we'll have a little pomp and circumstance before sending you on your way out the big red door. Then it's a race to the buzzer at the other end of the course. You'll deal with obstacles and deadly creatures alike, while people up here place bets on how far you'll get. Make it back alive, and you'll stand to win riches and the admiration of your fans. I'm sure you can figure out what happens if you fail.
Okay, now riches, that we can deal with. Also, I do enjoy how the security guard behind her, just in case she turns to face me with a bit of a confused look on his face. So, right, we've got a nice little ceremony. There's going to be betting on it, but okay. Before we say yes to this, no, okay, we're going to be saying yes to this, obviously. I'd like to learn a bit more about it first, potentially from other people dotted about. Ooh, though yes, before we get to that, just in general, tell me about, yes, this place, how you ended up on this tiny independent rock between 3-star and pirate space, setting up a bar that does betting on blood sports.
A rather open-ended question, but I'll do my best. Red Mile was once a notorious haven for the criminal underworld. Thieves, shipjackers, mercenaries, and smugglers would come here to do business, get drunk, and gamble. I cleaned the place up when I took over. I made it, if not quite a family destination, at least a safer one. Red Mile still offers a unique, exciting experience, but our clientele has improved considerably, and we offer a wider range of services.
Okay, I do enjoy how the backstory of this place is, hey, it used to be way more violent, then I came and cleaned it up. And the current state of it is still, hey, we gamble on human lives while people just go and play the Hunger Games outside. This is marvellous. Though you know what? I do want to learn more. How precisely did you take, yes, a den of gamblers and smugglers and murderers and clean that up without, you know, getting shot yourself?
I was fortunate to be born into a wealthy family. I used those resources to build an extensive network of contacts across the settled systems. Suffice it to say, I had to call in more than a few favors, but with patience and perseverance, I was able to realize my vision. And now, at last, Red Mile is truly a must-see destination for any who wish to experience it for themselves.
Okay, money. The answer's money, and I'm guessing that money potentially bought, yes, the very well armed and armoured guy behind you, together with a whole bunch more security too. Gotcha. Oh, and here we go. Right by the entrance here, we have got Red Mile leaderboard. So, top 5 Red Mile runners, successful runs. Donovan Reese, Latiki Royanti, Arnie Richardson, Tank and Valerie Vega. Numbers between 18 and 28. So, okay. Like, it can't be that dangerous because there are people who have literally run this 28 times. Now, she also mentioned, here we flipping go, a big red door. Red run. Sorry, Red Mile run. Read that wrong for a second there. Oh, and by any chance, after you've done the run, if you survive, you get to go up to the special red table and have special champagne in the special ice bucket. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. So, okay, presumably, hang about here. I'm guessing that's the Red Mile. So, yes, like, whatever that is. Over there, my zoom is horrendously, hilariously bad, by the way. That's just delightful. Yeah, I'm guessing you get dumped at the bottom of the crater. Maybe that's like, you know, an elevator or something. You have to make your way to the center to push a big old button, and maybe at the top of that tower. So, okay. There are reasons why, yes, I might think I would be able to do a pretty good job on this. Number 1, I can run pretty well. Add in 2 ranks of boost pack training, so, you know, I can get off the ground, etc, etc. Toss into the pile a handful of drugs, because, okay, not been using these much so far, but amp, bonus movement speed, and jump height too. So, okay, double my jump height, pretty good with boost pack training. Whatever's down in that crater, we don't need to, like, fight it. We can just jump around it. I think maybe, just maybe, we could do this, but she was saying we're taking on, yes, the local wildlife and whatnot. Now that suggests to me that yes, a good idea could well be nip outside to... This isn't outside, John, that's upstairs. Nip outside and yes, just check beyond the wall to see how nasty the local wildlife actually is. Because, okay, it's probably going to be level 30 and I'm level 18. But, I mean, staggering explosive shells, they bloody hit hard. So, ooh, I like this place at night. At night with the lit up sign, that's pretty nice actually. Okay, here we go. Just a step outside, have a bit of a look-see, scanny, pokey round, and that's just a bush. Oh, hang on, I think I may have found, yeah, something a bit on the nasty side here. We've got Red Mile Maulers. So, okay, this one's only level 19, but... Okay, it's immediately... Oh, it just took out our Drager. Oh, that's a problem. That's fine. Just take out you. Use my boost pack. Take you. Oh, no. No, no, no. But honestly, like, you know, the principle is solid here. What we just did was, yeah, using my boost pack, we managed to get in, get some damage done, and it didn't land a hit on me, though. It's not nice outside here by the looksy of it. So, yeah, weather is definitely a bit on the unpleasant side. Right. Maulers. I'm guessing that's what this place is full of, and even with my explosive shotgun, okay, we can, like, stagger them a bit, but really not that much. Okay, back inside, and I've got an idea, which is, yes, I know summer food and drink can actually give you bonus O2, so if I'm burning through it fast, a hearty meal before I attempt the Red Mile, that might be a really good idea, though. Okay, before we get to that, what else is, yeah, going on in this bit of the world? Because Mei was implying this isn't just like, you know, a bar or anything. There's like multiple services here.
Aside from the restaurant and hotel services, we offer full-service starship maintenance and refueling. Just speak to our starport master, Lon Anderson. And don't mind him. He may be a lazy old fart, but when push comes to shove, he gets the job done. Okay,
we might be able to pick up some new ship parts here, so... Oh, that would be an excellent thing to spend my winnings on right there. And a very good strategy for the Red Mile. Like, you know, put on a competition where if you win it, you make a giant pile of money, and simultaneously offer a shipyard service where, you know what, there might just be an excellent opportunity to spend all the money you just won in the very establishment you just won it. Oh, they are way ahead of me. They don't just get you on the way out, they get you on the way in. There is a special drink at the bar that is custom made for people about to do the mile. Movement speed, damage resistance, O2 recovery. Okay, well, you flipping got me. I admire this establishment. They are taking me to the cleaners. Tragedy though, yes, it would appear you can't actually bet on other people running the Red Mile. You can't interact with the terminals by the looksy of it. But, did notice one small thing over here, which is... we just get down for a second. Mei's computer. Okay. I feel like this is a very bad idea, but it's barely even locked. It's all fine. Oh, and as I suspected, okay. I mean, I did notice this place was kind of close by to Free Star Space. Stocker, who we saw outside a second ago, she was saying, good choice keeping us under contract. Free Star Rangers wouldn't keep you half as safe as we can. So... Mei, by the sounds of it, was at some point considering joining the Freestar Collective. Like, she's right next door to a couple of their systems, but going independent has apparently worked out a bit better for her. Okay, quarterly report. Earnings up 14% despite the retirement of their most popular runner, but costs are only up 1.5%. Whatever you're doing, keep it up, and another note might just explain how she was making some extra cash. Miss Devine, your tip was most appreciated. Our tracker was able to find Mr. Whiting at your establishment and extract him without causing a scene. So, okay. She's running a slightly dubious bar, and when slightly dubious people pop in, she's willing to tip off the authorities, bounty hunters, whatever it is. So, basically... she's making extra money on the side, selling out her own patrons. Okay, Mei is a sharp cookie, and not to be crossed. Gotcha. Alright, Mei, let's go do the silly door ceremony. I'm going in.
Ah, a fresh runner! We love rookies around here. No one ever knows how they're going to do out there, so it makes for But the Red Mile is not for the weak and faint of heart. Do you fully understand that by participating in a run, there is risk to life and limb?
Okay, I very much get that, but, yes, I'm guessing, oh, I'm just kind of curious what she responds if I say, yeah, sure, but, like, you'll pay for my hospital bills if I get injured, right?
Does it look like we have an infirmary here? No, my dear. You are on your own if you are unlucky enough to survive with injuries.
You know what? I appreciate her being upfront about this, so, okay, let's do this. It's gonna be great.
Good. And are you able to confirm that you are of sound mind, not under the influence of any substances, and not under any form of coercion?
Okay, I can confirm on the coercion thing. Drugs I was planning to take as soon as we get down there. Sound mind, that one's really up for debate.
Very well, then. Step aside and we'll announce your run. After the introduction, you'll want to head down the elevator. Then, you're on your own. Use whatever tools necessary to survive. Run to the beacon and activate it. Then make it back here for your prize. Best of luck to you.
Okay, it's a two-way run, there and back again. Marvelous. So, okay, let's go have a dumb ceremony.
We have a courageous new runner seeking fame and fortune in the Red Mile. Do you think this new challenger has what it takes? Choose your wager wisely. Now, who's excited to see how the rookie contender will fare in today's Red Mile Challenge? Open the door and wish her luck, because she's going to need it!
Alright, in we flippy go. Door opens and... is Andreja allowed, by the way? Or does she, like, stay here? She does appear to be kind of, you know, holding back a bit, so... I'm gonna hit the switch. Okay, she may or may not teleport over to me later. Who cooking knows? So, alright, this is all absolutely fine. Keep on keeping on. And... okay, let's make this happen. Oh, this is cool. Backstage, last chance, and a whole bunch of workstations. Lovely. No, we're good. So out we go onto the outer balcony. So right, from here, we can figure out what we're doing and maybe a bit better. Just a nip down to, yes, an area where I can see what's going on. We're going to be going straight down and... okay, Andreja does get to join me. Marvellous. We're doing a double run, though... okay, that'll be the starting building. By the looks of it, yes, if I go in a straight line, there's a whole bunch of, like, shipping containers or something in the way. To me, it looks like, yeah, maybe breaking a left. That could be the way to, yeah, get some slightly more clear air between me and the beacon. So, okay, yeah, that's the plan. We're going to break left and avoid whatever's directly in front of me. Because I suspect I do not necessarily want to... I've immediately gained frostbite. Brilliant. Okay, crater floor, let's go. So, okay, we're now down the ground and... okay, Red Mile Mauler's literally waiting for me the moment we begin. This is fine. We've got a plan. Stick to the plan. Inject a quick amp into my side. Lovely. Then down some delicious, delicious runner's rush. Though sadly, yes, it looks like I can't stack movement speed because I seem to have lost the movement speed from a runner's rush because I already had it from amp. But you know what? Double jump height, that's worth it too. Everything's going to be fine. Okay, Andreja, let's cocky go. So immediately we just want to... oh, that bloody... yes, I've just gained contusions. Good. Use this. Look out for creatures. Just adjust my McGiblant. How the cock am I already... oh, well, this is not good. I'm already, like, you know... kind of out of, yes, oxygen. Right, gravity is no cocky joke, as it turns out. Also, John, you've not got You've not got the mission set. Please set the mission so that we can actually, you know, see where we're cooking going. That's got to be a good idea. Okay, we now know where we're going. Keep an eye out, use my scanner, learn about the local plants while we're doing it, if at all possible. We're doing some... Just heard, like... Oh dear, I'm definitely being a bit chased here. That's fine. That's fine. There are small buildings on the way. Just get onto here. What on earth is that large crackly noise? I don't know, but we're almost here, and I feel like possibly the Red Mile is also tossing like missiles at me or something, because something is definitely like crashing around me, unless it's the Maulers. In theory, the Maulers might be able to do like something. So okay, pedestal activate. I'll grab a thermos together with okay, ballistic damage. And I think I just got... Oh, yeah, they're here. Okay, that's fine. Now we just fly back again. Okay, now we just need to get back home. There are many... Oh, this was not the right way to go. This was a bad way to go. Okay, start sprinting. I am fast. I am fast right now. Just keep alternating between using my jetpack and my oxygen, okay? I've got a double jump height, etc., etc. I'm kind of in pain right now, and, okay, the pain is meaning my CO2 is ridiculous, but I think I've lost the ones who were behind me. My health is good, which is nice. Okay, I think it's definitely the Maulers. The Maulers have got... Oh, you're adorable, I like you. Okay, we're definitely running a bit low on, like, you know, O2, everything right now. But if, oh, blimey, everything's fine. We're almost home. We're almost home. We're almost home. If we're lucky, they'll eat Andreja and leave me alone. Just get in here. Yeah, my O2 is pretty much completely out. Get in, hit the button, and I have successfully run the Red Mile. And I can't help but notice that, Andreja's not here. Okay, so Andreja's dead. Sorry about that, Andreja. You know, kind of bad luck for you in a way, but... Okay, I feel like maybe we might want to come back here at a higher level, because I am a bit battered from that. Oh, there she is. Okay, she's not dead. Good. Okay, time for a nice dramatic re-entry. Hit the powered switch and... Oh, yeah. Step through the smoke. Here I am, your brand new champion. Okay, nobody cares anymore. Well, that's just disappointing. Right, Mei, how much do I get for having done this?
My. You did not disappoint us in your first run. Your performance down there was most impressive. I do hope you'll consider competing with us again. Now the moment you've waited for. Your winnings. I trust we'll see you again.
And with that, I get myself... Okay. Giant pile of ammo, 3,300. Brute force has been added. Is that a brand new shotgun you just gave me by any chance? Deals double damage when gun bashing. Well, that's just cocking useless. And, okay, I will say, high-powered is actually pretty bloody useful. So I'm pretty sure that's locked behind some pretty bloody high-up skills or whatnot. So, okay. Even though, yeah, I'm never going to use the legendary effect, this might be a really bloody useful gun anyway. Here we go, back on the ship. High-powered, locked behind internal mods 3. So yeah, that's a pretty bloody elite mod. So here we go. If I just gather up some sticky bones and a tiny bit of lead, explosive shot on this thing is up to 75 damage from 65 on the old one, just because of the high damage internal mod. Lovely. Although moving this thing over to slug would bring it up to an impressive 105. So, okay, this thing could be an amazing gun with a tiny bit of work done. Oh, and this could be a fun one too. Bleeding and still 97 damage. Okay, we've got to try out some of these as time goes by, but for the time being, yes, we don't have the materials, so in which case, back inside for 1 second, because yes, she did mention they've got a shipbuilder, and I'm going to be honest, my ship is kind of hilariously ugly. Like, it looks like a really gaudy plastic child's toy, and honestly, the only part I'm actually really attached to is, yeah, the cockpit. Taiyo style, I believe. Beyond that, honestly, this room is fine, but I can take or leave. The engineering lab is fine as well. We've got this room up here that I regularly forget about. This is just here if we ever want passengers for some reason. Every other room, honestly, they're fine. Though actually, you know what? The captain's cabin, I feel like my bed just doesn't seem that comfortable. So, right. Let's go inside, have a bit of a look-see as to what we might be able to do here, because I think it might be time for a complete rebuild. Here we go. I found the chap she mentioned, Lon. So he's just, off the entry hallway right here. So, okay, buddy. Let's me and you have a lovely chat about... Ooh. You see, that sort of a ship right there, where it's like, you know, super long and looks super classy. That's what I'm looking to get set up. Oh, hello, sexy. This guy is selling Tayo Astroneering. So, okay, time to pull this apart. We're going for an entire bloody rebuild right now. Okay, I'm going to be honest, I did not realise my ship was made up of so many parts, but apparently it's made up of a lot of cocking parts. Oh, you see, now this is why I want to go over to Tayo. Because Tayo, they understand I want to have a really cocking, nice-looking ship. Alright, they've got bottom bits that curve round at the bottom, top bits that curve round at the top, and middle bits that just like have a really smooth edges. So, okay, I definitely want to go over to a proper Tayo ship. Okay, this has taken a very long time, but I present to you the Dodgy Flamingo version 2. And I am really rather proud of this, by the way. What we've got is a really badass claw shape, okay? No more ridiculous plastic toy. Now it looks kind of badass. She's got more engine power, she's got more shielding, she's got a new docker up top, so next time we're visiting the eye, it won't look so ridiculous. Toss in extra cargo capacity, extra hull points, oh yeah. Let's go have a look-see at her, yes, on the ground, because there is one very important thing I have done here. Oh, look at her. She's so, if not beautiful, at least less actively ugly. By the way, these bits at the front, they're not guns, but they're designed to kind of look like guns. So, like, you know, when we're taking on big ships, they'll assume I've got giant cannons on the side of my ship. I don't. Those are just for show. Those are the guns up there. They're much smaller, but I mean, still, I think they look pretty damn badass, and... oh yeah, we've spread the ship way out over here, so yeah, it's now a much more imposing ship when it comes down. I've moved the cargo to the interior rather than exterior, so you know, it's a bit more secure and whatnot, and very crucially, arguably more crucially than anything else, as we just, you know, step inside for a second. To date, there are no windows on this ship, so I can figure out, yes, what I do and don't want to lose when we build to windows. So, you know, we've got a nice storeroom down over here for, I don't know, storing stuff, I suppose. Honestly, just putting on extra room seems to get you more hull points, so I kind of just did that. So, yes, we now zoom up to here, to my new, much lovelier, longer ship here. Okay, cockpit is as it was. Sarah's just chilling out here, no trouble there whatsoever. Then we have got this brand new extra long engineering bay. And then the ship divides into two. This I rather like, by the way. So, yes, if you take a right at the bottom here, then step one, you go into the science lab. We've still got our lovely research lab, you've got pharmaceutical lab, etc, etc. Pharmaceutical kits, all that good stuff. So, you know, I could do some science, and just beyond the science lab, we've got my new captain's cabin. Oh, and this here. This is much better. Okay, that bed seems cozy to me. We've got ourselves, my own personal coffee machine. We've got a lovely sofa right here. I've even got my own tiny wet room, though. I mean, to be honest, it's a bit messy. I mean, pick up your towels, Aria, dear flippin' dear. So yes, now I can decide what, if anything, I'm willing to, you know, give up to have some windows. Because if I put windows in, like, some of this stuff might disappear. Like, this sofa might go. So, you know what? I think I'm happy without windows on this occasion. So yeah, this is like, you know, the me side of the ship, where we have got science and also cats and dog doodles, and my bed and whatnot, much comfier than it used to be. The other side of the ship, that's where the work is. So yeah, we got ourselves a lovely workshop right over here. Be flipping beautiful. Crack open this door too. And now we're into the armory, including apparently a prison. I didn't really mean to put a prison on board, but apparently we've got a prison now. Oh, and this is just perfect. So brute force, until I've got, like, you know, some lead and some sticky bones, I can store that in my armory, shut up the... Just meant to shut that, but okay, apparently you can't shut that. Oh, never mind, yes you can. You've just got to, yes, like, hold down X, but I shouldn't do that, because otherwise I'm going to completely forget that's here. So there we go. That's my brand new ship, which I'm really rather happy with, actually. This is lovely. Oh yes, one more thing. We do have the passenger wing up here. So if I have any passengers, this is where they go. And also the adoring fan, apparently. Though yes, the inability to set where ladders are does create some very unfortunate situations, such as, yes, this is a very bad place for a dartboard, given this ladder here, but fine. But, most importantly, if I take off, does it look less stupid as we're doing it? So, okay, initiate process. And... I don't know, because there's a cocking wall in the way, but... Oh, you know what? That's pretty good, actually. Oh, that looks so much better at the rear, too. Oh, I cocking love it. I'm a genius at building ships, as it turns out. Okay, time to move on, because, yes, having just done the blood sports on the smuggling planet and whatnot, yes, I suspect we're about to go into something very, very different indeed, because it sounds like there's one more city in this system. Here we go, Porrima II, Paradiso, also the location, presumably, of Sarah's old mentor, Arja, because she was definitely settled down over here, and there's only one point of interest on this entire planet.
Greetings, pilot. This is Jiro Sugiyama, head of Paradiso Security. I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over now.
Okay, we might be able to make some friends here. First contact. Hello. Unidentified ship. Level 30. Don't really want to, yes, cause trouble with that. Give it a hail. Appears to have, yeah, plenty of engines, plenty of shields, plenty of grav. No mention of weapon systems, though. Like, it looks like they might be powered, but there's, like, no system against it, suggesting, okay, maybe I'm just not good enough at scanning. Hello there. Could I maybe, like, help you in some capacity? Beeping, clicking. Okay. Either comms array or killbots. Sooner or later, it's going to be killbots. Okay, like, if you can hear me, like, send any form of signal in a recognizable pattern. Like, you know, a Fibonacci sequence or something. Doesn't sound that intentional to me, to be honest. Okay, let's not, like, you know, try and dock it or anything. The guy did say, let's talk about this. So, before I start blowing it up or anything, we're gonna have a nice chat with these guys. Oh, and blimey, it looks like it was not a sarcastic name. I think I might have just stumbled into our holiday resort here. Let's mosey on inside, find the security chief, but do not forget... Yes, we're supposed to be bringing Sarah on this occasion, because apparently Arja lives somewhere in this area.
Ever since we talked about the Battle of Cassiopeia, I can't get what happened out of my mind.
Oh, bloody hell, Sarah's just apparently ready to continue monologuing at me, so, okay, I literally brought you here to find Arja, but fine, if you want to go on and on about that bloody battle where you got everyone killed, go right ahead. I already cocky told you, it wasn't your fault.
I know, but that's not the point. This isn't about fault. This is about closure. Until I return to Cassiopeia, I'll never be able to put this to rest.
Oh, we finally got there. Right, we've got a companion mission to do. I kind of thought you'd ask me about this, you know, the last time we spoke. But, sure, at some point we'll go do it. For the time being, let's go find Arja.
One problem, though. Pinpointing the crew's shuttle wreckage is going to be like trying to find a grain of salt in a sandbox. I think we need to start by locating my old campsite on Cassiopeia 1.
Okay, so sounds like, yes, at some point we've got a little bit of a treasure hunt, except with, like, you know, corpses instead of treasure. Okay, Sarah, we will get on that in a minute, but yes, first things first, we've got to find you an Archer, and apparently solve the mystery of a nearby ship or whatnot, so... Okay. By the looks of it. Security office. Perfect. Oh, you can tell this is a fancy planet. Even their prison cells are actually pretty nice. You got yourself some nice desk space, some chairs, comfy little pillows and whatnot. This is much nicer than the prison on New Atlantis. So, right. I'm guessing this is more for, like, you know, people who get a bit argumentative when drunk, rather than committing serious crimes. I feel like, yes, I may have just stumbled into a very nice holiday resort. But, John, stay focused. Let's go catch up with, yes, head of security and whatnot.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sugiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with?
I'm gonna be honest, buddy. You're the one who called me. Though possibly, yes, you didn't know who I was at the time.
Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so?
Okay, this seems kind of badass. I'm willing to swear to that, sure.
Great, I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Porrima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions.
Oh, hang on. Like, you know, there are temples and whatnot, mysterious aliens, etc., etc. If this ship is completely unknown to you, this could be the same aliens responsible for the artifacts and whatnot. So, okay, this is pretty exciting.
First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If not, you may have to try boarding. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck.
Okay, hang on. Before we get on with that, one more thing that was just raised a second ago. Yes, you guys are, like, independent. UC and Freestar just seems to operate in your system, but you're basically a private enterprise by the sounds of it, because you've got a CEO and whatnot.
Neither. We're our own private force. The Paradiso group pays top dollar for top-notch security. And I dare say we're some of the best in the business. We have to be out here on the fringes of the settled systems.
So okay, best way to be successful out in independent space is pay a very large amount of money for a very large amount of security. So only successful businesses are gonna make it out here. Gotcha. Okay, we will get to that in a second, but first I'm having a bit of a loopsy round the resort. So, okay, enhance, nice chunk. So, right, fast food and whatnot. And, by any chance... Oh, this is actually a proper beach. And I'm pretty sure, hang about... For once, we've got water that doesn't immediately melt your toes when you go in it. So, okay, Sarah, let's get in the water and just have a... Never mind, I didn't just get sick. Quite the opposite, in fact. I just got, like, you know, a bit better. Apparently my prognosis is improving from just, you know, going on holiday and having a nice time. So, oh, this is nice. There's a beachfront bar and everything. So, okay, into the water we go and... Okay, I do have a swimming animation, but, I feel like I shouldn't be swimming in, you know, my cork gear and whatnot. And by the looks of it, I can't dive, though I can just jump out of the water and start boosting. So, right, I can actually swim. That's lovely. Oh, bloody hell, I just decided to go and investigate the various beach huts and, oh, just look at this. This is pretty bloody nice. Like, you know, the biggest circular beach hut, the bathroom off here, lovely bed, beautiful views. Oh, this is nice. I could deal with, yes, maybe buying a house here at some point. And while I probably shouldn't do this, I can't help but notice that... Oh, hang on. Hang on, that's a new mug. That's a new cocking mug. Okay, hang on. Just make sure I'm not currently being witnessed. Right, we're having that. And I'm also having a swimsuit and some nightwear, just in case, you know, eventually I decide me and Andrea ought to be ready to take the next step together or something. Bow chicka bow wow. Ah, you see, now this is the life. Right here. Sarah keeps going on and on about her tragic backstory, but this here, this is the cockin' life. Come on, Sarah, lighten up. Your tragic backstory will still be there on Monday. Let's just enjoy a nice swim in the ocean, damn it. So, okay, no sign of RG yet as far as I could see, though we've not been into, yes, the hotel proper. But for the time being, let's go hang out with, yes, the mysterious ships, see if we can make some more progress with them. Right, begin takeoff procedure, though, yes, as far as I can tell, Paradiso doesn't, own this entire system, because the Red Mile's in this system too, so, as a result of that, they don't really, have the right to tell these guys to naff off. If these guys just want to be floating around in orbit, they can be, but, bare minimum, let's just, try and find ourselves a big old ship. Okay. Get up close. Give them a bit of a scan and whatnot. Nothing more than we saw before. No shields, mind. Okay. Bare minimum, let's give this, a bit more of a go here. Back over to Hales. Nothing much, so... yeah, try a different channel, buddy. I'm guessing, they tried this down on Paradiso already. Okay, they may not be able to speak to me, but maybe they can hear me. So I'm going to tell them I'm about to dock, just in case that puts them at ease. So, don't worry, I'm going to come over. We're going to figure this out here. Go and speak to the ship's captain. Okay, if there is a captain to speak to, before we do anything, down some wine. Okay, it's going to make things much easier if we've got to talk anybody down.
Stay alert. Weapons at the ready.
Remain calm. There's no reason to suspect whatever it is hostile.
I agree with the captain. Now is the time for diplomacy.
You're... human?
Okay, focus on the important thing here. I wasn't sure you guys were going to be human. You didn't think I was going to be human, so in which case, what precisely did you think I was going to be?
It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
Okay, so, right. They just mentioned Earth. Suggesting... have you guys by any chance been in, cryo-sleep? For a very, very long time? Okay, you know what? Be polite first up. Hello, my name's Aria. I'm here to help.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and... the others.
Okay, you're being very trusting of me and also... right. This isn't like cryo or anything. You're a generation ship of some description. You've been up here, yeah, producing new generations multiple times since you set off. Going the slow way. You set off, before we invented grav drives or whatnot. So, okay. Okay. Step one, yes, let's very slowly break to you that there's some bad news about Earth.
Ah, your question confirms one of our recent theories. It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our long journey. That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology leapfrogged us at some point. Interesting. I can only imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work, and so they made the decision to leave when they did.
Oh, that's true. We know that, yes, the UC basically got everyone off and took them to Jemison once they actually had, the ability to hop around nice and fast. Some people jumped ship from Earth before that even happened, so this might be, yes, a private venture. So, I'm gonna be honest, the others are also humans, and they kinda beat you here. Though, if you landed on the other side of the planet, I'm sure that would be okay.
Of course, we know that now. Human or not, we were still unable to communicate our intentions. As soon as we discovered them, we fully expected negotiations would be necessary. Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am, for security purposes.
Oh, flip me, look at that old shotguns. Those are beautiful. Okay, I want an old Earth shotgun. That's gonna be great. No, don't put them away. I want one of those. Also, Sarah, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of forgot I left you in swimwear, but you know what? We're gonna let it stand for the time being, because this here is gonna give us an edge in negotiations. They're going to be very confused about the future if you just show up in swimwear to all of our meetings.
Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
I love your giant ship, by the way. Your giant ship is beautiful. Okay, before we start, discussing anything, let's figure out what we're looking at here. So, right. These will be the captains as time went by.
Brackenridge. That sounds so familiar. Something from history slates that I've read. Oh, I feel I should know who this person is, but somehow it's escaped my memory.
Oh. There might be a bit of a twist here, because it sounds like yes, and maybe at some point Sarah's going to remember that the original Brackenridge was notorious for some reason. Right, I've had a good poke around, and everybody's armed with shotguns, but I can't find any sitting anywhere, so it feels like if I want an old Earth shotgun, there's gonna be two approaches. Either murder these people and take the shotguns off their corpses, or alternatively, and probably plan A, I might be able to help them out in some way. So join me next time as we go and speak to the captain, figure out what these guys want, and how precisely we can help them. Hopefully you're looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Starfield. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
We have got a gate key here, and then we have got I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out— Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.